Here we are today with the XPRO DLX Storm 150, and I'm going to go through all of the modifications I have done to her. And I know Mike Festiva and Navionics, there's a couple other out there that have this bike and have gone through it and done some mods, and big help with finding parts if you need them. But anyway, let's start here. So look at these. These are the bars I converted to. I had to use fat bar converters, risers. I think they came out well. Changed the grips to Pro Taper grips. As you can see, I have a different clutch cable here. This is a Nibbi clutch cable. And I also, the reason I got the Nibbi clutch cable, this is a little bit longer, the cable on it, than the stock. It will not fit the stock. But I have here a quick throttle, as you can see. That's the reason I got the bigger throttle cable, because the stock one does not fit, because this goes all the way around and down, so you need a longer cable. So other than that, let's go to the front here. I did put on there's a lot of people that are like, oh, what do you put those on there for looks? And honestly, yes, looks, but also they do protect the spokes a little bit. It does help a little bit. The metal does rust, so it does help a little bit with the little sleeves. Not crazy, nothing overly, I switched out, here, I'll show you here. Switched out all of my lines here. I forgot what kind of line this is, but it's one of the best ones you can get. They're like $10 for about 3 feet. And I switched these out. I haven't switched the filters out yet. I will do that once they start looking cracked to me, but they're fine for now. Switched to the Nibbi 26 carb with a Nibbi air filter. The jetting I'm running right now is a 108 main and 38 pilot. I'm gonna step it up one because I did just upgrade the muffler. Okay, so we got those. This shifter right here, that's the brand. You can find that on Amazon for $15. Very good little shifter, matches the color scheme. I changed the pegs because the ones on here are very cheap, and I like the grip on these. You can actually take these out with an Allen key and switch them out if they break. I switched my chain. It's a gold chain. I forgot the brand of it, but I will leave that in the description eventually. Other than that, I did change out the front sprocket. I went up 1 tooth to a 15. So yeah. So far, that's what I've done. I mean, I changed the little thing on that to the yellow one to match with the gold. Let's go over here. What I'm planning on doing so far, this spark plug coil is going to be changed out for a performance Nibbi coil, the yellow one that matches the scheme. Then after that, I'm gonna get the whole coil. I'm gonna get the boot for the coil. Then I'm going to change out, or attempt to change out, the CDI on this to the performance Nibbi CDI. I don't really need that, but might as well since I've gone all this way on this little thing. I'm gonna eventually cut this off down to like here, about here, just enough to hang the plate. So yeah, other than that, I mean, last thing to show you guys is this exhaust. A lot of people were asking me, not on here, but on social media, when I got this bike, friends and other, oh, where do you get an exhaust? I can't find an exhaust for it. So here we go. This looks just like a Pro Circuit exhaust. Quality is actually pretty dang good, man. Very good quality pipe here. It sounds beautiful. $79.99 on Amazon. You know what size pipe fits this? 32. I figured out it's a 32 slip-on, 32 mil. What I did to do this, to mount this correctly, because as you can see, it has a bracket mount instead of the sleeve that slips on and mounts. I got this from, what's the name of the kit? It's a kit you can get at AutoZone for, it's a muffler hanging kit. Cheap one, $6.99. See that? I took that piece. Since this doesn't reach up without bending the header pipe, and I don't want to do that, what I did was I grabbed this little piece from the muffler kit that I bought for $6.99. Came with bolts already. Used this bolt to use this sleeve here, metal sleeve, to make it smaller so that it fits here. And with the bottom one, I slipped in the other bolt, connected it in here, and we have a mount. But this thing sounds absolutely incredible. My old exhaust actually burnt. I've tried this one too. When I didn't know the size, I was troubleshooting. I mean, I should have measured it, but I got this, it's a 38. No way. And this is just complete trash too. It's made out of trash. Then again, so is the stock one. So here we go. Here's my stock exhaust. Here's the issue I was facing on it. Doesn't look too good, huh? See the glue melting on the inside when I was running the bike recently is on fire on the inside. There's a honeycomb shape on the inside, and when I was jetting, I'm assuming when I was jetting the bike and going through the jets, I was way high up on a jet and I was just flooding gas into it, so now it likes to light. And with that shape that they have in that muffler, it's like makes no sense. The exhaust streams go right into the pine cone. There's no gap in between, and it just builds up too much pressure. This thing sounds beautiful. Let's start it up and I'll show you guys. I don't have my carb tuned fully yet. Literally just put this exhaust on last night. She sounds great, man. Listen to that. Coming from the stock one where you couldn't even hear the thing. This sounds like absolutely beautiful. It slips right on. And this bike so far has been great to me. I ran into an issue the other day. I was going nuts kicking the bike over and over again. I must kick it like 50 freaking times before I was like, no, screw this, and left. But I noticed I've been messing with the carb here, right? And messing with the where the throttle cable goes in. Because it was bent, I had to reroute it so it went straight in because it was keeping the RPMs up because it wasn't seating back. What I noticed is, you see this wire here? I had hit this top against this wire just right enough against the top so it clipped off and it was unplugged. Didn't notice that, but it was just barely plugged in enough to where it would get a little bit of spark sometimes. This goes to the CDI. So what was happening was it was turning on and then dying. And I was like, oh great, I blew the engine. Nope, just this stupid wire. So watch out for that. All these wires I'm going to end up doing something with, but... yeah, but once let me think. With all the mods I've done, just little things, nothing crazy, upjetted, and the new exhaust so far. I mean, with this exhaust that was too big, I sealed it temporarily just to get it to run. I was doing wheelies in first and second, which is actually crazy because this bike wouldn't even wheelie in first unless you pinned it stock. But I'm assuming with